September 25th, 2008. A bank with $307 billion in assets fails overnight. The FDIC sells it complete, all branches, all deposits for $1.9 billion. You're looking at 99.4% value destruction. In 24 hours. Partner, that's not a bank failure. That's a bank evaporation. I'm Michael Greenberg. This is the Forensic Flow. Let's follow the money. This channel doesn't do financial advice. We do financial autopsies. What you're about to see is built from Senate testimony, FDIC reports, and lawsuit discovery. All public record, all ignored. If you want to support deep dive investigations like this, hit subscribe. If you think I got something wrong, hit the comments, but bring your sources. I read every single one. Now, let's talk about how a bank with 2,200 branches and 43,000 employees disappeared in a single night. September 15th, 2008. Lehman Brothers collapses. September 16th through 24th. WaMu faces a $16.7 billion deposit withdrawal. In 10 days. September 25th, 5:00 p.m. Pacific Time. The Office of Thrift Supervision seizes WaMu, hands the keys to the FDIC. Same night, the FDIC sells all assets to JP Morgan Chase. $1.9 billion. Done. You need to understand what a bank run looks like in 2008. It's not lines around the block anymore. It's wire transfers. ACH pulls. Corporate treasury departments moving money in their sleep. WaMu lost $16.7 billion in 10 days. That's $1.67 billion per day. That's $70 million per hour. And here's the thing. They saw it coming. They just couldn't stop it. Let me explain the product that killed them. It's called an option arm. Adjustable rate mortgage. But with a twist. Every month, the borrower gets 4 payment options. Full payment principal plus interest. Interest only. Minimum payment. Negative amortization, pay less than the interest and add the difference to your loan balance. Guess which option 80% of WaMu's borrowers picked? Option 4. Every month, their loan got bigger. Now why would a bank offer this? Because they weren't holding the loans. They were selling them. WaMu would originate the mortgage, hold it for 30 days, then bundle it into a security and sell it to Wall Street. The risk left the building, except it didn't. Let me give you an analogy. Imagine you run a car dealership. You sell someone a car with no engine. You get your commission. The buyer drives off the lot, rolls downhill for a month. Then the car stops. But you already sold the title to an investor in New York, and they sold it to a pension fund in Ohio. Who's holding the paper when the car stops rolling? That's an option arm. 1999. WaMu acquires Long Beach Mortgage. Long Beach was a subprime specialist. Stated income loans. Low doc. No doc. By 2006, Long Beach was originating loans with default rates over 15% within the first year. Here's an email from April 2005. WaMu executive to risk management. These loans are toxic. Early payment defaults are spiking. If housing prices stop going up, we're cooked. Response from senior leadership. Noted. Continue production. Partner. When you see something like that, when the people running the machine know it's broken and keep running it anyway, you're not looking at negligence. You're looking at something else. Most people think banks fund themselves with deposits, checking accounts, savings. That's true for healthy banks. WaMu was different. By 2007, they were funding almost 40% of their balance sheet with wholesale borrowing short-term debt from institutional investors. Here's the problem. Deposits are sticky. Grandma's savings account? She's asleep. It's 3 a.m. in Ohio. That money isn't moving. Wholesale funding. Those are faceless algorithms in London and New York. They killed the bank with a single keystroke while Grandma was still sleeping. Between 2000 and 2007, WaMu originated $580 billion in loans, packaged into mortgage-backed securities, sold to institutional investors, pension funds, insurance companies, foreign banks. Rating agencies gave many tranches AAA ratings. Now here's where it gets beautiful and the way a controlled demolition is beautiful. WaMu sells these securities with an implicit promise. The mortgages are solid, but they're not holding the loans anymore. So if they default, WaMu's problem is what exactly? Reputation? Market access? In 2006, those felt theoretical. In 2008, they were existential. March 2008. Bear Stearns fails. Credit markets freeze. July 2008. WaMu reports a $3.3 billion loss. Stock craters. September 8th. The federal government seizes Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. September 15th. Lehman Brothers files for bankruptcy. September 16th. WaMu deposit outflows begin. 10 days. $16.7 billion. Let's be clear about what happened in those 10 days. WaMu couldn't borrow. Wholesale markets were dead. No one was lending to anyone. They couldn't sell assets fast enough. Who's buying toxic mortgages in September 2008? They asked the Federal Reserve for emergency lending. The Fed said no. So the Office of Thrift Supervision walked in at 5 p.m. on a Thursday, took the keys, and handed the building to the FDIC. J.P. Morgan Chase, who'd been circling for weeks, bought the whole thing for $1.9 billion. Branches, deposits, loans, everything. Shareholders got zero. Bondholders got lawyers. The Office of Thrift Supervision, OTS, was WaMu's primary regulator. And here's the thing about the OTs. It was funded by the institutions it regulated. You see the problem. Senate investigations found that OTS examiners flagged WaMu's risk management failures as early as 2004. Nothing happened. 2005. More flags. No action. 2006. Upgraded warnings. Still nothing. The OTS was dissolved in 2011, folded into the OCC. Same regulatory gaps. New letterhead. Senate hearings in 2010 released internal WaMu emails. Executives discussing loan quality. Risk officers warning about option arm resets. Underwriters saying files were being pushed through without proper review. We were operating within regulatory guidelines. Partner. That's not a defense. That's an indictment of the guidelines. So what did we lose? The money. Shareholders wiped to zero. $40 billion in market cap. Gone. Bondholders fought J.P. Morgan in court for years. Recovered pennies on the dollar. The jobs. 43,000 employees. Most let go within months. The justice. No WaMu executives were criminally charged. No one went to jail. Civil settlements were pocket change compared to the destruction. J.P. Morgan got 2,200 branches and $176 billion in deposits for $1.9 billion. The FDIC called it a successful resolution. Successful for who? Here's what should scare you. March 2023. Silicon Valley Bank fails. $209 billion in assets. Same mechanics. Same fragility. 15 years later, the script didn't change. Only the speed of the internet. And we still watched a bank evaporate in 48 hours. The OTS is gone. Dodd-Frank passed. Stress tests exist. Because the lesson we learned from WaMu wasn't fix the structure. It was bail out the depositors faster. We didn't fix the bomb. We just got better at cleaning up the blast site. I'm Michael Greenberg. This is the Forensic Flow. If a bank tells you it's too big to fail, check your deposits.